How to make money on a trend. How to correctly determine the direction of a trend. What strategies work during a trend. Hello everyone, my name is Victoria and I'm glad to see you on my YouTube channel. In this video, we will look into how to trade with the trend on binary options and whether it is even worth it. Watch closely, listen sharply, and let's get down to business. What is a trend? Every baby trader is acquainted with this word. In today's video, you will learn the secrets to the most basic method of technical analysis, which will increase the number of your successful deals and thus bring you more profit. The main rule that even those who are just getting started working with the binary options know well says the following: don't trade against the trend. Now, what are the reasons for this? Imagine yourself participating in a bicycle race. You are at the very epicenter of the movement itself. You have cyclists around just like you, hungry for victory. But you are restricted by the movement. You can neither go left nor right. Now imagine what awaits an athlete who suddenly decides to change trajectory and turn to the side. He will be crushed faster than he says the word finish. The same consequences awaits a trader who trades against the trend. The market eats them up at once and moves on. Therefore, it is very important to work towards the trend movement of the currency pair and enter deals according to corrections. By working with the trend, you increase the chance of a deal bringing you profit. At the same time, you reduce stress levels and trading itself will be a much calmer process. If you want to learn this skill, stay tuned. What is required to correctly determine the direction of a trend? One thing and one thing only: you need the ability to correctly build trend lines. Now, what is a trend line? It is one of the oldest technical analysis tools. It is used to determine the general direction of movement of financial market. It is also used to identify sideways price movements and market reversals. A correctly constructed trend line will indicate the further direction of market movement. Most traders make simple mistakes in the structure itself, which affects trading results. In this video, we will take a deeper look into those errors. The first error is using incorrect reference points to draw trend lines. The second error, selection of every single one of the local minimums and maximums for constructing trend lines. So how do you draw trend lines correctly? Here are my personal recommendations. The trend line should be drawn only from the bottom, strictly from the shadows or minimum points, with a mandatory breakout by the price of their common maximum points for an up market. And for a down market, the trend line should only be built along the top points, strictly along the shadows, with a mandatory breakout by the price of their common minimum points located between the two tops. The trend line should not intersect with quotations in the recent past. A trend line cannot be drawn using the current price. A very common mistake is when beginners rush to draw a line along a top or bottom that has not yet been fully formed. How can you find these high and low points quickly? Easy. You need to find price roundings. That's how they look. Draw the trend line along the tails of the candles, not along the body. Since when switching time frames, the body of the candle can differ significantly. In addition, we are building a line to determine rebound points, but you see, bouncing from the body of the candle is incorrect. A correctly constructed trend line shows us the direction and at the same time support or resistance lines, from which the price often bounces. Trend lines on a price chart tend to lose their relevance, so they need to constantly be updated. Here's an example of how it is necessary to change a downtrend line based on a recently updated top point and a breakout at a price of their common minimum. The rules for constructing trend lines are suitable for absolutely any time frame. Basically, you can look for small trends on M15 or look for significant trends on higher time frames. A trend line can also be broken out by a price at certain periods of time. This indicates that a sideways movement or a global trend reversal has begun. What is a trend line breakout? It is simply a price being below an uptrend line or above a downtrend line after a breakout. This is how it looks on the graphs. If there is no possibility of constructing a new trend line after the previous one has been broken, it means that sideways movement in the market continues. Then, using sideways movement, you can work from the nearest support or resistance levels. As soon as the price hits the lower support level, we safely move to the working time frame and look for entry points. By the way, in my Telegram channel, I publish deals every day so that you can find them for yourself and try to make money. Link to the Telegram channel is in the description below. So let's see in practice how trend lines are built. We are going to be using currency pairs. I have opened 3 of them. You can add some if you like. So you basically want to have a choice. Let's look at what we have here. We're going to be using several deals as an example. I take deals for 2 to 3 minutes. Let's start with $100. Have a look at this first currency pair. Let's try to open a sell deal with the AUD-CHF currency pair. We see a downtrend, thus we open a sell deal. Okay, let's see. An excellent deal that brought us profit. So let's look at this particular part of the graph. We can clearly see a downtrend, so let's build it. So that's why we opened a sell deal for 2 minutes. Yep, and just like that, another profitable deal for today. Not every beginner trader is able to immediately construct graphical elements of technical analysis correctly. Do not be upset. A little bit of practice and you will learn to do it as quickly as, well, professionals do. Like this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!